Just trying to get set up here. Don't want to be starting too late. Trying to find out if this will be too dark, but I'd like to have it be a little darker. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. Okay. I think I should be okay. Except for now my volume's all messed up. Alright, well, I didn't transfer any of my data to my cloud storage, so I'm starting a new game.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Absolutely love this game. One of my all-time favorites.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash.
Let's go.
I could hardly stand my feet.
I play inverted, so it's nice that this still keeps them. Settings. Does actually a better job than the Xbox One. Alan Wake is not a fast sprinter. We know that.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Thought about collecting thermoses, but because this is a new game, so they'll show up. But I decided that that would pretty much be the least exciting thing I could do on a stream.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you.
Man, that's just mean.
Not like your story's already good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Man, that's just mean. And that's like self-loathing at the same time. Man, look at those hops.
You missed your deadline.
You can dodge enemy attacks.
You can't stop me.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
All right.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Always those tornado dreams. Come on, Alan. Gosh, you're killing me.
This way, this way.
Come on. He's like got a monkey on his back right now. Can't sprint. Catch my breath.
Over here.
Mr. Wake, it's me! Hey, Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose!
Alright, well thanks, dude.
It's coming! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Oh, that eye contact though.
There was no way out.
This game gives me the shivers. That's why I love it.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
I don't remember, is there a way out? there is.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh man.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No, not at all.
My light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Doesn't even. Oh, now I see his
Flashlight
flashlight.
toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Well, I'll take the gun.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all.
Forgot how kind of clunky the aiming is in this, with the gun and the flashlight at the same time.
Was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
I get a little better at that, I think.
This is it, witch.
What we got in here? Oh, the flare gun. Forgot all about that.
Just like
I did not realize I had the flare gun out. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have wasted my. Oh well. I don't even know how to switch. Oh, there we go. D-pad. Oh yeah, get wrecked off the cliff. Can I push this tire off there with you? Yeah, there we go. At least you got a tire now.
I can keep this up forever.
I just realized that was an Alan Wake sign over there. And he gets tired so easily. I guess I am pretty far ahead. I can take a rest. But still, it just gets worn out.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Okay. Man. Finally in Bright Falls. Love this place. It's made me want to visit the Pacific Northwest. Which seems crazy when you think about all the bad stuff that happens here, but
I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
thanks, my friend.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Trying to think of who Barry reminds me of.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come
Look
on,
at that
let's get
Lincoln.
in my car.
MKT. Wait, am I driving? No, Alice was driving. Now I can drive.
We need to stop at
Oh,
the
never
local
mind.
diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
I'll
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Product placement.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Okay. Good for you.
Let's take a look at it.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty
coffee.
here is no longer human. Nothing but black
Bet I could find tons of thermoses to put it in.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Are you
Do
staying
me a
on, Mr. Wake?
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
Enjoy your coconut, sir.
I've died and gone to hell.
Hello? Can I talk to you?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Oh, we're gonna
I
find
can
out.
handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Spooky.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Sure,
Okay.
creepy lady.
I wish you
That'll
would
work.
stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Like nothing? I didn't give you any kind of creeps? Look at her just following me.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Alright. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
I love these dudes.
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Tom.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Rose.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake!
Your keys!
Do we ever find out, I wonder, do we ever find out where that cabin was supposed to be? I don't know.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a
And I had writer's block, but never 2 years. But I also am not a professional.
once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
Would be a pretty sweet cabin.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Her back looks a little messed up.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong. This is so much better. It's wonderful. Our own private island.
Come on, Alice. Up the hill. Knee drive. Yeah, she's all out of alignment. We'll take you to see a chiropractor after this.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
Make these crows go away. Nope. Okay. Lights. If I were a power switch, where would I be?
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn.
Creepy.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Is it outside? Generator? Or wait, no, that's not a door. Oh, that is a door. It's just locked. Okay, generator. Is that a generator? No, that's a radio.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones, caller. You're on PTGG.
Said there's a generator. Gotta be a generator somewhere on the island. I don't see any sort of...
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Oh, the shed. Okay. Thanks, Alice. If only it would let me in.
An old
There we
generator
go.
had been connected to the power cable.
I forgot all about these little mini games to get things open and started and all that. I don't mind them, just totally forgot.
The lights are on!
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Yeah, let me look at this tree stump.
The island had once been...
Never mind.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Story. Maybe it would be that again.
Just gets a little more creepy.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh. Her pants are here.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, you... Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I knew
Man,
it
he
took
mad.
me alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Sorry I couldn't get there in time. I was exhausted.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
That's
I
basically what
couldn't
happened.
remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Yeah, who puts their own smug face on the cover of a book? Hey, was there a way to go this way? No.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
That sucks.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Wonder what could possibly happen to me then.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Man, could you imagine running through the woods like this after being in an accident? That would be the worst.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Call Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. And square.
Got anything on you that can help me, homie? Well, that's weird. Somehow jumped over that truck.
Figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Alright. Finally got a gun for real.
Your trying. It's the latest.
Voices are terrifying.
Contestably.
Yes.
Proven.
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
See the sights and keep those cholesterol.
This is bad.
That's not good.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Yep, not staying. Definitely not staying. Isn't there a generator?
There were more of them.
My problem is
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range.
oftentimes forget to check. I'll shoot somebody over on one side and I'll forget to look back at the other.
If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Cool, that had to have worked real well. Okay. I think I need to go this way.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Alright, you gotta come up with a better tagline than that. I'm freaked out, but like, when you come up and say it's rabbit season, that's probably not gonna scare me too much.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I guess I'm kind of looking at the water. I'm not all the way across, but... got minds of their own sometimes. They just run off. Where'd you go, dude?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I think I'm still going the right way. Yep, that's usually a good sign. Now I can get this revolver ammo. Nice. I feel like I generally stuck with the revolver throughout most of the game. I think I should be climbing up here. There we go. Nope. Oh. Thanks, Mr. Glow-in-the-Dark Arrow. Although... why doesn't it want me to go this way?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Hello, guys. Oh, oh. Alright. Safe spot. Some gosh dang light in here. Oh yeah. The shotgun. I think there are some parts of this game where somebody just walks out without like any sort of sound or anything. Yeah, that ought to do. Phew, I thought I didn't make it. Need to work on his vertical a little bit more.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear.
What do we got here? Oh, a flare gun. Thank you. Random glowing arrow.
But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I'm just taking some...
Another page of the manuscript that I will not read.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Who makes the best dogs in the state? Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
They say the most random things. Can't see. Ah. Ooh. Man. These two dudes closed on me quick. Warm light. Warm, delicious light. Did I dodge that? Weird. Those axe throwers are just the worst. Is 20 batteries the most I can carry? It's gotta be. That's a lot of batteries. Could you imagine walking around with a pocket full of 20 batteries? And they're like big flashlight batteries. Okay, I'll go this way. And that was a pretty quiet rock fall there. Yeah. Nice, another cache.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
More flare gun stuff. I'm just gonna run. I don't know where that dude's at. It's creeping me out. Those homies are fast. Do not like. Full on batteries. Let's turn on this TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those.
I wish Night Springs was an actual show.
Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Did I say Night Springs or did I say not? Whatever. Night Springs.
Quantum suicide.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong with all these clouds swirling in and large logs of wood dangling above me? Murderous shadows running around. Oh yeah, not good. Hang on a sec. Okay, shotgun? Yeah. Oh. Oh, I dodged. I dodged. Come on, dodge. Got him.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Open! Open! The gas station!
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Yeah. I'm here. Kind of.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Sort of, yeah.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Focus. Oh. What we got in
The
here?
garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Now, what's up with the streaks on the ground?
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes. Yes, you were. What do I need? I need something. Oh, I need the phone. Should be here.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash with my wife, Alice. She's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
No.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe either, Alan. I wouldn't believe either.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away.
Previously on Alan Wake.
I'm trying to remember what episode. There's one episode that has a really great song.
With my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I thought.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Taken. Ooh, smooth face.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Shots of me. Man, pretty banging apartment. Oops.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
And Alice's office is way better than mine. Well, they have these like twin gold ballers.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now, please.
You got it.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
Shine it directly
We'll
in your
just break
eyes.
the
That ought to
screens.
make you feel better.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
And fade to black.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Yeah, over here.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. Folks will need changes, and you can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Sarah.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I got an old Motorola Razr.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Alan Wake,
My
the
men are
background.
already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end
Yes.
up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
So I'm a Verizon guy myself.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I did if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay, you can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Through the cells.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck.
Holding cells.
He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
Is there anything good in here?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
If I can find a switch.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
The early morning light
Time,
hurt
man.
my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my peace.
Hole in the fence. Oh, this hole. Oh, dang. Powerful dude.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
And with a kick that powerful, like, there shouldn't be any fences that could hold me back. Such a rule follower, could just escape, wouldn't be that hard.
fire is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Sure, creepy doctor guy.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper at a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
And ladies love the Barry when he dresses like that.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
And huffing grass.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me...
Barry, stop. Just wait and I'll show you.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Cool. Yeah, me and Barry will go check it out.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Nice.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending
Oh,
time
Giggle
in
Panda.
haunted rooms.
Thank you for the host. I appreciate that.
Wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves.
Appreciate that, Giggle Panda. Streaming a little Alan Wake just to get in the mood for the Halloween season. It's one of my all-time favorite games. I haven't played it in a couple years now. Well, probably 4 or 5 years now. It's the last time I played it. So,
Okay then.
so welcome everybody from Giggle Panda. I appreciate it.
I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Hope everybody's having a fun Halloween season so far.
With the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous.
It's one of the few games in my collection that can make me jump.
Bless you.
Just finished this game for the first time on my stream. It was super fun. Nice, that's awesome. So, how did you come across Alan Wake if you hadn't played it before?
You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
Lock the door when I leave.
I forgot how annoying Barry was, at least in the beginning. Never seen it before, and it's a joy. It is. It's, like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I love the... It's just so unique, but I also love like the narrative aspect of it too. Barry, the best character. Hey, I don't disagree. He's not my favorite at this point. At this point in the game.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Yeah, it won't be a long walk at all. I bought it like 2 years ago on a Steam sale and never got around to playing it, so I figured it would be for Spooktober. It's a perfect Spooktober game. It is perfect.
Right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I actually, the first time I ever played this was during spring break when I was in college, and so it got me, like, I kind of related it to the spring for a long time, but really it's a perfect October game. I'm not really doing collectibles, but I do like exploring. It's just so much fun to explore in this game. I mean, the doggo is everyone's favorite at this point in the game. Good old Max. Before the doggo goes to live on the farm. I thought he ran away. You lied to me, Mom. I'm also playing it in the dark to try to get a little bit of extra spookiness. Oh, no one tell him. That's alright, I played this game. I played through this about 3 or 4 times. Just never look down after he goes missing. I will. That's pretty much. You pretty much guaranteed I am gonna look down now.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Coming, Rusty. So if I can't run because I get tired. I'm just too tired to run.
Please, help! Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey. Mr. Wake?
So you guys Xboxers then? Is that how you guys played? I can't remember. No, this game was on Steam for a while. It's just not anymore, I think.
Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
How's the difficulty jump from normal to nightmare? I'm going to try and get all the collectibles next playthrough. I'm not going to lie to you. It is way harder on nightmare. I'm actually playing on normal right now. And I remember that's the last playthrough I did was my nightmare playthrough. And I just started shooting some of the shadows, and it was like 2 shots to kill. And I remember like thinking, oh shoot, that's it? Just 2 shots? 'Cause yeah, I mean it's like 4 or 5 shots for every like regular strength shadow you gotta fight. So.
Was to get the power running and the lights back on.
On Steam, I was lucky to get it before they took it off. That's awesome. I really wish I had this on PC, but just Xbox. Do you have the DLC content for it too? Picking up all these pages I'm never gonna read.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Kind of makes you wonder why I don't do that every time.
Rusty!
Rusty, no! Forgot about the patches. I believe so. I have 2 special episodes to play later. Yeah, that is probably it then. I just I think there's a glitch on the Xbox store. American Nightmare also, so that should be fun. Yeah. So the Xbox store I think was supposed to take all of it off, but it still had the Signal, which is the first special on it. Jeez. The puppy. It's off to live on the farm. Yeah, so the Xbox store still had the Signal available, and I think it wasn't supposed to be, but I couldn't download, I think the Writer is the name of the second one. I couldn't download the Writer. And I've never played because I was waiting to get it, and then of course it goes off the store. So I do have American Nightmare, and I've played that. But I hope you enjoy that. You'll have to let me know what you think of American Nightmare. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to like change your opinion on it or anything like that. I don't want to give you an opinion on it. I want to hear what your opinion is. Yeah, it is weird. They I think they took it off because of legal issues with music licensing, and it sounded like the music licenses to renew are going to be really expensive. And it's not like this game gets them money anymore, so I don't necessarily blame them, but hopefully they can bring it back to the store someday. Sure, I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure, Giggle Panda. If you want, feel free to like follow me on Twitter or something, or just like send me a note. Let me know what you thought of American Nightmare. I'd love to hear what you thought.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Or you can whisper, whatever works easiest for you. But yeah, for sure, I'd love to hear from you. That makes sense. I was surprised to hear Bowie. Yeah, exactly. They have a lot of different licenses. The music in this is really good. But yeah, I guess they bought like a 7-year license because that's how old the game is now, and so it expired, and so they can't keep it in stores anymore because it would be an infringement on that license. But obviously, if you still have the game, you can. There's nobody that can stop you from playing it. Let's get this cash. Hopefully it's a shotgun. This is gonna have me run all the way in here and get exhausted. It is a shotgun, alright. And some ammo? Nope, just two just 2 extra shells. Alright. I'm primarily a revolver guy though. I just like the reload speed. Just mash X as fast as you can and there you go. I was gonna say I'm due. I'm due. Oh, I was due to have somebody pop out at me. Hey Ellen, remember that decision not to take Barry's car? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Man. Catch my breath, and then I'll get going again. Alright. Where are these dudes at? Is there ever just one? I feel like there is. I used to save my batteries all the time, but then I realized like I'm carrying around 13 batteries, I should use those. Get out. Man, that's still, I'm just like, I'm so impressed that that's your first time playing the game, but that's awesome. Like, I feel excited for you. I don't know. Oh, dodge! Dodge! Oh. Oh, dang, I lost him. Dang it. I'm almost out of ammo, too. Okay, down to the last 5 shots. Let's go. There we go. Desperately needed that ammo. I'm not a terrible shot, but like surely I'll have that luck when my ammo gets low. I'm gonna miss everything. We got a bloody shirt. Those little guys are the worst. Oh, get out. Lover's Peak. What's over here? I could use another cache, but I don't think there is one. I thought that was a page. Alright. How close am I? Not close. So much distance. Zigzagging through these trees. Alright, what could possibly go wrong? Suspended from a metal cable.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Am I glad to see you, friend?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Oh, the old flares. Get him. He's not a very good shot. Man, bro, give me that gun. Just share. And he's gonna talk crap. Oh, you see that kill?
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Just got nine flares sitting in my trousers.
No can do, Rick. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off.
Can't remember if that flare keeps burning after I drop it. The answer is no. Okay.
Okay, it's open.
He's still shooting him? Yeah, only sissies.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Following me? No. Alright.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming! That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
This dude really should give me the gun, though. He's gonna get himself killed. Shoot him. Ah, tried dodging, I was too late. Oh, dodge! I dodged. Only too late. I don't know why I'm saving these flares. I dodged. I got him in consecutive shots that time. Man. He's gonna be a pro.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
Man, good move, Alan. Good thinking.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
I don't know if there's a way to fall off here, but I don't want to find out. I was pretty close. Oh. Here I was thinking that was a manuscript page. Well, that'll teach me. Again, I don't know why. Like, I already have the achievement for manuscript pages. So, like, I don't have to collect those. I don't need to look for any flashing things. Man, there are a lot though. Alright, full on revolver ammo, full on flares, full on health. Bring it on, shadows. Ah, the worst. You guys are the worst. It's just so tense. Like, I get so tense there for a few seconds. Like, my shoulders come up to my ears. Dodge randomly. I don't know if anybody's actually there or not half the time. I saw a shadow over on that side. Maybe I think I did. I think it was that dude. Oh shoot. Alright, well, I went switching for a shotgun that I did not have in my inventory, so yeah, that's that. There's always that. Though, I feel like I should have a shotgun around here somewhere. Yes! There it is. Oh, it's a hunting rifle. Forgot about that gun. I'm just more impressed that, like, he just kind of slings it up there. Like, he just carries it around in his right hand and then just kind of slings it up there when he's ready to aim.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here. It was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
You and me both, Alan. Although I bet if I go that way, there's a cache. Maybe? Isn't there? Up. Okay. Two flares. Oh man. I thought that was going to be, you know, a little more worth it, but... Oh. Can I still get up there? Probably not. No, not even close. Dang, how many flares can you hold, man? It's like I'm not carrying a satchel or anything, but he's got 12 flares. Could you imagine 12 flares just sitting in your pants? Like, is that in my front pocket, back pocket, side pocket, all the above? I don't know why I waste hunting ammo on that dude, but oh well. Let's see, there's no way these dudes are gone. It's creepy music. No idea where you're at. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's get this thing started, shall we? Or more of them come. Creepy music. I remember, I think it was on this mission, possibly. Then again, I don't know, a lot of them are in the woods. On Nightmare, there were a couple times where I didn't fight. I just straight up tucked and ran. Oh, man, I didn't get a cinematic dodge on that? That's not good. Yep, I didn't even fight because I'm like, I've got no chance. So I just tucked and ran. Okay. Something glowing over here? No. I think I was supposed to jump, I assume. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm more creeped out by the blobs on the ground or the shadow people. Blobs on the ground are pretty weird. They don't attack, but they can hurt me. I'd also like to know how to make your flashlight light more powerful. That'd be really handy. But you ever held a flashlight and tried to make it shine brighter? It doesn't help. There we go, 14 now. Up to 14. It's got to be like 15 then. I feel like 15's got to be the magic number. Darkness wears her face. Just one? Man, that's nice. Couple more shots for the hunting rifle. I won't turn that down. Something? No. Alright, where's that peak at? Can I see it at all? I've got to be getting close. It's got to be... See that dude to the right. I'm just hoping there's not anybody behind me. Sometimes I do that, I just get too zoned in. I gotta kill these guys in front of me and I don't even look behind me. Okay, onto the campgrounds. Okay, tree falls in the woods. Insert hearing joke. I'm gonna need my hunting rifle. No way. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he stabbed me. I thought he stabbed me with it. Alan Wake, you got, oh my god. You've got to get out of here, homie. Oh my gosh, that was frightening. That was terrifying. Ugh, that was awful. That was horrible. I don't know how I didn't die. I thought he stabbed me with the chainsaw for sure. Like sometimes the dodge button like just hesitates for just a second, like just a split second, and sometimes that's enough to get stabbed with the chainsaw.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
The birds are the worst. I think. I don't know. They're pretty terrible.
But at least I was out of the woods.
Well, we're not out of the woods yet. Figuratively speaking. It's dad jokes for days.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Can I just watch the broadcast now?
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
And all the lights go out. Oh my god. I freaking knew it. I knew it. Come on, shoot him. There you go. Hesitating to shoot him. Should I go into the women's bathroom? What could go wrong? It's like extra dark in these bathrooms. I guess when you get like the foggiest moon ever, it makes it bright. All right. There we go. I knew you could destroy him with the vehicle. There's another one there if this one blows up. Is that right? I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to hit him unless their darkness is destroyed. I think that they think they do more damage to my car then. Maybe not. I don't remember. Verse. They might do the same amount of damage either way. What kind of truck we got here? This ain't got any ponies at all? Just gets out so nonchalant. Alright, dude. Where are you at? Are we talking about birds now? Oh, nope, there you are. Oh, jeez. Where did you guys even come from? Oh no! See, that would be like instant death on Nightmare, I think. That was a grave mistake. Let's get some health.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
So what I'm trying to figure out is how this dude would have Alice when I saw her in the lake, in Cauldron Lake.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Save Barry from the birds. Come on, give me the flare gun.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Can't remember if that's the only flock of birds. I don't think it is. This part's kind of tricky sometimes, though. I don't know if dodging actually works. I think I can just do that. Repeat. I don't know.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Flares really are handy. Who knew?
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche. A tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Old Dear Diner.
Good girl.
She sounded totally normal. It's no wonder why Barry didn't suspect anything. And it is scenic, though. It's definitely a scenic place.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Yeah, let's rush on over to that
Help you,
FBI
folks?
agent.
Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is
So much for the radio host keeping my
Disappearances,
appearance quiet.
mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called
Zane.
But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Getting tangled up in my cord here. Alright.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store.
She's got the
scratching
moves
hand
like Jagger.
Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway.
She's not homeless or anything. That's how you know people are insane.
She had some kind of a breakdown.
Right. Attempting to get some Monday Night Football going on here too. Game started about 45 minutes ago.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Not gonna let anything bad happen to her. Anything worse than what's already happened. She's right on the other side. I can see her.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Nothing seems a little off to you dudes?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Oh, what's... Oh.
Barry! What?
is coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Am I in Rose's room?
I felt nauseous.
Damn.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Man, why? I'm wondering, like, why has Rose got like the room of a 14-year-old? Shoot, even that's pushing it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today?
Snap out of it.
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you
Wait, do
like
I
to
just
see
leave
today's
Barry?
specials? Thank you.
Surely I don't just leave Barry.
Have a nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
I guess I am leaving Barry. Okay. Later, dude.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this.
Oh, hey, here's a nice man I can talk to.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
Hemingway. What a jerk.
Right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
And so they really shoot while that other dude was standing right there?
Damn maniac!
Yeah, exactly.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Do they actually follow me into this ravine? Do I actually have to hustle? Man, there really needs to be a skill for that or something, for your stamina.
There he is!
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
This way!
Oh, dang, they are actually shooting. Okay, I had to look. Oh, wow. Okay. Where did he go? He couldn't have possibly gone up this one path that's here through the middle. Alright, how am I going to find a gun and a flashlight in the middle of the woods? Get up there. Would there be a flashlight or gun around here? No? Okay, still trying to escape the police. The thing? No. Oh. Strange. People trained with guns and flashlights, they're gonna die in this forest. But you know, I've never even shot anybody before, and you know, here I am.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
There's no gun in that
Cops
trunk?
didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Ooh, that's not good. Can I hide?
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
I guess I gotta run. Where'd it go? Something hit it, and that thing's like way gone now. I don't remember if I'm supposed to go up here or not. Why not? Let's use some binoculars. I don't know what there's nothing I'm really aiming for. I could see some fire and the gas station, it looked like.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rosen cut.
Other than that, it doesn't look like I needed to go up there for anything.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I was trying to... I couldn't look at it.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Destroy the gate. Okay. That's, I'll do that. But how?
There was no power to the searchlight.
Let me just follow its cord. Congratulations, Mr. Wake, you defeated a inanimate object. Flashlight. Anything else in here? Came with 5 batteries. It's convenient.
It took me a minute to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Nice. Flashbangs. Anything else? How many did that kill? I get 3 or... Be nice if you could like cook these grenades a little bit. You only get a couple of them. Get to that light. Get there. Get there, old man.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine. It's Milt Peabody, Pat. What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Oh, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on?
Surrounded. Oh, come on. I dodged. No. I dodged. Like, I was dodging, I don't know how many times, but it didn't dodge a single time. I should have done the first time. Well, that was my first death. I was hoping to not die at all this playthrough. I thought that might be doable. Well, I guess it's not when you don't even have control over your guy. Down to 2 flashbangs. There's a cache somewhere, though. This way. Into this creepy cave. Note that was a generator too. Flares are good though. Especially when you only have 1 flashbang left. Okay, a couple more flashbangs. I'll hang on to those first. I don't know how I got hit. Trying to make it a habit to not run unless it's necessary. Because he's just so, like, he doesn't have enough stamina for it. When you actually need to run, then he's tired. Back, oh, I'm at the radio station, that's right. I guess if I just read where I'm running, then I would know.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us? What do you mean?
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
I was hoping maybe you'd have some flashbangs in here. Seems like a good thing a radio station would have.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Still with just my flashbang and a couple flares. I wouldn't mind finding a gun. I wouldn't be upset. Yeah, 'cause flares will drive him off, but they don't kill him. So I don't really know what to do here. Gosh dang it. There we go. I think there's a gun up here. Yeah. Don't run.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Oh, they were here for us. What? Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize that other door over there. That was terrifying. Wow. That could have been a lot worse. Those work lights really don't stay on. Really need to stay on longer. I'm gonna turn them on just in case. Just in case. Where we at? Where we at? Don't run. Gotta use that stamina. Such a bad habit of mine. Oh, there's a train. It'll lead me to believe that I'm close to the train depot.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Sounded wrong, like her voice was patched together from a bunch of different sources. Man, now this is a cache. Look at all this. Plus the chest. Full up. Ah. Guess there's some more ammo, so I might as well grab it.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I guess I'll just keep zigzagging. Like that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Maybe not. Dang. Okay, is that enough? Hopefully. Nope. Nope. Jeez, can you dodge those things? Flare's the only thing you can do. Jeez. Oh, no way. I got taken out by one that was just sitting there.
On the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, man. I forgot about Poltergeist doing that item launching stuff.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, well, that went better.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come
I didn't know if I'd be able to see people on this
No one
mode.
is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Ooh, heavy duty flashlight? Yes. Awesome. I don't know if that just means it has more battery or if it actually does more light damage. Is there a cache over here? Thought there might have been a cache around here somewhere. be a clever place to put one. I don't see anything. Oh, one flare. That's good. It always switches to that right side. That bull rush, you just gotta get lucky and hope that he gets stuck on something, basically. Man, quit switching. There's a reason I, like, see? In light, you can hurt them. Thank you.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a fleeting mirror of desperate self-delusion, or in a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are bright in Night Springs.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, dang, I guess it does not care. Oh, get out of the way! Nope, this isn't gonna end well. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get stuck on whatever this thing rolls. Do I have any more? I don't have any more flashbangs. That sucks. I don't have a flare gun either. Wonder if there's one somewhere over here. Dang, it gets there so fast. Come on, I dodged you twice, dude. Well, how many times can we die trying this one? Alright. Let's see if maybe, just maybe, this thing doesn't like flares. Come on. Was that not hurting it? Yeah, so it doesn't care. It does not care if I have a flare in hand. Alright. I'm just going to try to stay back this time. Oh, I dodged you. I dodged you. Come on. Dodge. Oh, okay. So staying back. Staying back is the way to go. There's that gate, which I think is where I gotta go. But let's see what this got for me first. It's so funny when you get pushed back by the little tiny door that you just opened. Nice, warm, beautiful light.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Wow. Wait, do I drive? I don't know why I got out of the car. Drive there. I'm gonna drive there because I don't think it's all that close.
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive.
Don't go that way.
The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even hit my e-brake. Oh. Bright Falls Drift, Fast and Furious. Look at him driving there. He just like jerks the wheel. There's no like easing into it whatsoever. I like how they leave some cars around so in case you totally trash one, you're not like screwed. I wonder if there was anything I should have grabbed out of that. Oh no! There we go. Visitor parking. A visitor? I think I get out here.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, manuscript page. Need a LeGarrette Blunt touchdown here. Don't know if I'm gonna get one.
The noon sun turned
Man, they got no blocking up front. It's like let everybody through.
Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
I couldn't even imagine sitting somewhere, somebody that supposedly kidnapped my wife, just gonna sit there for 12 hours and they don't show up.
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Oh. Where is this coming from?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I thought I exited out of that. Do I just jump? Well. I think this is a good checkpoint for me to call it a night. I know I'm in the middle of the episode, but I think this part is pretty long. And I just know I'm wanting to go kill my wife's kidnapper now, so. Alright. Well, I don't know if you can hear me, Nick, but thanks for hanging out, man. Talk to you later.